Why do Japanese people get sick and even throw up in Paris? It's a real thing and it's called Paris syndrome. Firstly, what exactly is Paris syndrome? And secondly, why does it affect Japanese people, and in Paris of all places? To answer the first question, what is Paris syndrome? I want to take you on a journey. I want you to think of a dream you've had in the back of your mind your entire life. It can be a dream vacation, a car, or an experience. I want you to think of yours. Mine would be a prolonged stay in Japan. Now, for the metaphor, we take that dream and apply it to a strawberry cake. As a child, you saw the most amazingly delicious strawberry cake, and since then you haven't been able to let it go. But it costs a ridiculous $1,000, and so for years you could only dream of it, while you saved your money to someday savor that sweet strawberry cake. After years of dreaming about this cake, the day is finally here. You skip along to the cake shop, brimming with excitement. You stop at the window and look at the beautiful cakes on display. Your mouth begins to water. You think to yourself, the day is finally here. You hand the clerk your hard-earned money, sit down in the fancy cafe area, and hold your breath as you reach with the spoon, before slowly lifting it for your mouth. What is this? It looked so beautiful, but it tastes like garbage with a hint of superiority complex. After years of waiting and toiling to enjoy this one moment, this is it? Frantically grappling for copium that is nowhere to be found, you fall to your knees as your pulse rises, making you lightheaded. Reality is just too different from what you for years had built up your dream to be. You throw up. What you just experienced secondhand is Paris syndrome, a sense of extreme disappointment when expectations are far removed from reality, potentially leading to various psychiatric symptoms as well as physical ones. Among those, throwing up. But that leaves us with the second question: why Japanese people and why Paris of all places? The simple truth of the matter is that Paris's portrayal in Japan in both fiction and media tends to be overwhelmingly positive, with little mention of any negative. As such, Japanese people create an idealized image of Paris that doesn't match the reality, which is a major capital city in Europe crowded with busy people, trash in the streets, etc., and a local population that, by some accounts, can be unaccommodating and even disdainful towards foreigners at times. In short, it happens to Japanese people because they have an unrealistic, romanticized image of Paris more than others. And for the same reason, it's called Paris syndrome because it's the place it mainly happens, though not exclusively. A note here, this reaction is very rare, and with the year 2011 as an example, there were 20 recorded cases. Also, the reaction is not unique to Japanese people, just more pronounced. As you just heard, Paris isn't exclusively a city of dreams, but the same can be said for Japan. To see Japan's darker side and history, be sure to check out this video right here on Japan's largest minority.